Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, they demand another spectacle. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Cafu is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Maradona. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's gone looking for safety. No, he's not getting past him there. Hoisted in. Saliba calmly anticipates.
Well, Peter, this is a game where I really don't think I need to spell out who I'm expecting to provide the sparks. The name is Diego and Bebeto! Goal! Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Wirtz. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Davis gets across to intercept that. And here's Vinicius Junior. Wirtz. He can get that clear. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Wirtz, great ball, and he's in. Chance! It's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Bayern Munich are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. Mbappe! Mbappe stood his ground strongly. And now they can spring out of defence. He's through here. Bebeto! He's found now the finish! It's a loose ball. And he's managed to gift it back. Sané looking for the run, and he's intervened well there.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Vinicius Junior, and it's Kagawa. Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Baresi defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Wirtz. That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Beckenbauer.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Davis has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Here comes the corner. Arsenal. Can he finish? It's their second corner of the game. Punched away. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Vinicius Junior does well to get it back. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Real chance! He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Conte. Gets a good foot in there. Bebeto. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Foot in. Wirtz. Now it's Wirtz. Oh, they could be caught out here. Face to face with the keeper. That is a brilliant interception. So, third corner of the game. And he's there to clear it. And the volley. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Conte clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Good play all round. He was well hustled and still got a shot away.
And that's another good win of the ball. Interesting ball. Mbappe! Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Sané. Now it's Mbappe. And he's found a way past. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Big chance! Oh, taken with style! And right on half-time, that is telling. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time. And we've reached half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Number 15.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Number 8.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. He's looking to set free a runner. Mbappe! There's the hit! They've done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Complete awareness, he understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
He's shifting through the gears here, and the shot! Corner number 2 then. Kagawa goes short. That's good play. In by Conte. Has a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Substitution on the field. Number 3.
Bayern Munich are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Number 14. Alessandro Bastoni.
Pedri. And it's Owen.
Arsenal have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on? It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Mbappe, Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Just about up to the hour now. And he welcomes it in. Araujo cuts it out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
No luck with that dink over the top. Vitz.
Woohoo! Ein neuer Abonnent.
Baresi. Davids. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Ah, that's a fine interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Sané. Oh, great shot! Hits one! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Arsenal go into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Can he finish? Oh, split-second reaction.
Vert really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They're up to 5 corners now. Maradona with the short one. Oh, such a clever touch. Fiat! Kagawa. 75 minutes played. Davis goes on a run down the left wing. Vinicius Junior. And it's Kagawa. Mbappe! It's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
everybody, and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the
Ukraine
noise is fervent, the
Arsenal.
atmosphere frenetic. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. So a very special reception for the very special Franck Ribéry.
Very true, and I think all of us here are expecting an awful lot from him. He is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the very best in his preferred left-wing position. He said himself that that's where he feels most free.
I guess that's what gives him the freedom to make use of his pace, his movement, and his ability to shoot from a fair way out.
Correct.
Bellingham!
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Now it's Mbappe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that was not the case. Gabriel calmly anticipates. Cafu. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Beckenbauer. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And that is a little undercooked. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Still goalless. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. He's in plenty of space here. That's a throw. Kagawa, he's found a way through. Ribéry defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Conte. Mbappe. Now it's Kagawa, and he welcomes it in. Davis. Cafu. And it's Kagawa. Conte.
Sané really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Beckenbauer. And Adams. Vinicius Junior. He has found a way through. Lovely feet. Bellingham. Bellingham has got himself a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Kagawa considers his options. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Chance to shoot now. Now it's Sané. Oh, nice touch. Has a go! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Tries a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Whoops, that really doesn't need any explanation.
Davis. Vinicius Junior. He's shifting through the gears here. That's very neat. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Sané. Decent hit! And he's there to belt it away.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Ball is over the line. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Adams. Cafu. And there's the end of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
On our shuttle bus service.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0.
Substitution for Ukraine, number 23.
Here we go again.
Lewandowski. Number
Arsenal
4.
clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to...
He's had a shot! He has done it! And the second half is off to a flyer!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So we have the first goal.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Vinicius Junior. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Owen. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. That's going to go a long way. Arsenal come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Taken back almost at once. Musiala. Davis. Sane gets into some space. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Sané. Oh, that's nice. And here's Owen. Musiala! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
Vinicius Junior. He's picked his way through. Vinicius Junior. And now they can clear their lines.
71,550.
Davis. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Adams cuts it out. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout...
It's Drogba! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Drogba has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And that has left him in a heap. Cafu. Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Sané. Now can he find a finish? And he's gone looking for safety. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Vinicius Junior. Pressing high and with purpose. He's through, it's one-on-one, Sané! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Can he get away here? And the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Arsenal are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. And the score is 1-0. And it's Sané. Into the last quarter of an hour. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Well, we expected better, and so did he. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Drogba really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Musiala. Cafu kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Just 5 minutes left. Sané has it out wide and in space. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Sané. Arsenal close now to seeing this one through to the end. Oh, he's found support out wide.
2 added minutes
Nice
has been
control.
indicated.
Kagawa opts to play it back. Had a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the...
And Sané! It's any... Oh, what has happened here? Owen. Sané! It's a goal! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, it would...
And there goes the final whistle. Arsenal can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very
Hello,
smooth
everybody,
ride.
and please join me
Owen
in
picking
wishing
up
a
the Man
happy
of the
wedding
Match award,
anniversary for
and
one of
no
our-
surprise. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Great chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, there's an early warning shot across the bow.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Nicely aimed pass.
Pedri really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's been shifted off it. Fran Garcia. And it's Drogba. Fermin. Fran Garcia. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the great...
He's had a shot! It's there! Batistuta duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Chance! Sticks it away! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Arsenal grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Stood up well to him there. Fran Garcia did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Sané. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Sané has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
Di Lorenzo. Vitz proves too strong. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Goal! Arsenal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Arsenal go into the lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Batistuta. Oh, that's a key interception.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, well played. And he's there to get it away. Davis spots it and intercepts. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Messi. Arsenal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style. And they're at it again in double quick time. How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Big header! Decent enough try. Sané. Now it's Mbappe. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Di Lorenzo.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Bastoni. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Sané with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Pinches it off him. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe finds himself offside. That is good. And there is the half-time whistle.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Arsenal are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Wirtz charging forward, the ball at his feet. Pedri defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Ribéry, oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great ball if he can get there. He's picked his way through. There's the hit! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a little off target. Pedri, and that is a little undercooked. He is through here. He's in, surely! Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Arsenal have themselves a chance from the spot to further improve their position of comfort. Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. Oh no, he misses from the spot.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
This is their second corner of the game. Oh, that pass isn't the best. He's under a lot of pressure there. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Great effort, but no way through. So, third corner of the game. Hits one! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is extended still
The
further.
attendance for this match was 61,052.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
They get a throw in. Pedri. Femi has a go! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Pedri. Mbappe. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's found a way through and the shot! He's scored! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found a pocket.
Arsenal are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, important interception. Now, what about a counter-attack? Into the last quarter of an hour. And it's Drogba. Batistuta, and the shot! Brought out the best in the keeper. And that has been cleared. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. That has ended up in no man's land. Good running, strong and purposeful. Davis cuts it out. Belletti. Now it's Wirtz. No, that's been intercepted. Messi. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Vinicius Junior going full tilt down the left. Wirtz gets into some space. And again, he sorted that out terrifically. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, a delicate chip through. Good spot, he's seen the run. Fermin looking to run onto it. Sane. Pedri has found the net here, of course. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's got away. 4 added minutes on the board. Vinicius Junior providing an outlet on that flank. That has not gone well. And he's heaved it away. Ball is over the line. Pedri. Bastoni cuts out the pass. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Arsenal have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And he's being shifted off it. Alessandro Costa Curta, he doesn't have what you'd call a classic centre-back's physique, does he?
No, but his game is never really about athleticism, power and the physical stuff. He never has to let it be.
It's interesting because he's still become considered one of the greatest defenders of his time. How's that?
Well, it's characteristics like leadership, his class, his tenacity. He's nigh on perfect reading of the game and all done with immaculate discipline.
Arsenal looking to pass their way through. Beckham. Adams. Chance here to counter. Oh, what a ball! Great chance! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Kagawa. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Now that's well seen too. Great ball, and he's in here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Conte. Arsenal are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. And he's managed to gift it back. He's found the way through. Nice interception, well timed. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Kagawa could move up a gear here. Kunde. He's having a go. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. Bellingham! Oh, what has happened here? There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well read, and the danger is averted. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact
Beckham with a definite foul there. And he is going into that little black book.
Woohoo! Ein neuer Abonnent.
Approaching the half-hour mark. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Iniesta. And it's Pirlo. Oh, good read. No way through there. Sané. Kagawa. Sané. Oh, nice touch. Sané proves just a little bit too strong. Vinicius Junior. Not the most accurate pass. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Pirlo. Spread neatly, and he's managed to get free. Vinicius heads it! Really well taken goal. They are right back in business.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then
hits one! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's hoisted clear. Oh, that is a nice touch. And Beckham! They want to be quick to recover this. And he's taking no chances there. Kagawa. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Maradona. Maradona had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Kagawa. Sané. Oh, that was vital. Cleared without complication. And the first half is done. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. So we reach the halfway point.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. And it's Iniesta.
Vinicius Junior!
It's always been caught napping. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Great defending, strong and determined.
Maradona.
And he's in, and Torres! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Fernando Torres really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And he's gone backward here. Oh, that's a fine interception. Somewhat off target. And that is a little undercooked. Strong running down that left flank.
Vinicius Junior.
Going face-to-face with his great rival. And the finish! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Kagawa clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he's there to get it away. Beckenbauer. Cafu. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Iniesta is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And now they can clear their lines. Pinches it off him. Conte. It's Bellingham. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Passes short and sharp. Beckham. Vinicius Junior. And it's Beckham. And he's intervened well there. Beckenbauer. Adams. Bellingham.
Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Driving forward. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
That could spell trouble. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Sané. He's picked his way through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's onside. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He is through here. Now it's Maradona. Taken back almost at once. Vinicius Junior. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Torres. Oh, the ball's come loose here. It's a good run down the right. Maradona has a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number
The message is simple, defend this with your lives.
Number 20.
He's had a shot!
Coming on the field.
He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution in
All
progress.
hands on deck for this one. Decent hit! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
It's a forceful run down the right, but he's short of options now. Pedri. Time added on. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost.
Wuhu! Ein neuer Abonnent.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Kagawa.
This is what good chemistry is all about. Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
They're urging him to shoot. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Kagawa. Oh, good take in a good area.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Arsenal have it back. And Owen! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He's got away. Pedri.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Barcelona finding their passes. Serginho. It's a mighty effort! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Now it's Sané. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, now here's a good battle by shapes to shoot. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Sané. Big chance! And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Serginho. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Sané. Sané tries making a foray down the right. And that is a little undercooked. That's really well manoeuvred.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Rijkaard does really well to win the ball there. Serginho. Oh, it's Batistuta. And it's Nakata, looking here to chip it through. Adams. Davis. Adams. Conte. And it's Sané. Sané will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's managed to get free. He's in a great position. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's in plenty of space here. And they're quick to get it back. Oh, he's in!
Could try cutting inside here. Cafu. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Now it's Sané. Vinicius Junior. Rijkaard. Beckenbauer. Cafu. Sané. For Kagawa. Serginho. Nakata.
Arsenal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Vinicius Junior. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Arsenal are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Think through.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Could move up a gear here. And it's Nakata. He's going for goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. That's been drilled forward. Van Dijk makes the interception.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Sané. Kagawa. Nice bit of Pedri!
Oh, glorious! That is a special one! He's got himself an absolute peach. And finally, he has breathed life into the game.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Vinicius Junior. And here's Drogba. Drogba. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Barcelona are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's through, it's Kagawa! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Kagawa deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
And the score is 1-0.
Adams cuts it out.
And that's another good win of the ball. Nakata.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
And they're not going to make any further progress now.
Hits one! No mistake! Two up, and threatening to pull clear! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's one-on-one, and he's away. And more, and more, and more. And they are cruising away. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Van Dijk wins the duel this time. Arsenal have scored 2 quick goals here. Lobbed in behind. Oh, delightful ball. Owen. Oh, easy pickings there. And he has been fouled there. Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further. Probably be looking to play it square from here. Oh, that's a waste.
He has a livelier imagination than I thought. The angle just wasn't quite there.
He's a sharp little ball here. Serginho. Arsenal are almost home and dry now. Belletti. Decent progress down the left. They're back in possession and ready to go again. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Now he's off and running. Van Dijk. And that's a throw-in. Conte looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Oh, that's a key interception. Rijkaard.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Serginho. Bayer can claim that. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior takes... That's that, the end. Arsenal really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7.
An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. And as you can see, we've great hits! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, well played, well played. Not the most accurate pass. Nakata.
Oh, that was expansive and...
Up he goes! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Conte. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And he's had it nicked away. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Drogba. Kagawa. Pinches it off him. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And back to the goalkeeper. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Otto. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Nakata. Arsenal yet to have an attempt on goal. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Played back in. That's cause for mild irritation. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have...
And the shot! In for the pieces! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Barcelona really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's taking no chances there. Well read, and the danger is averted. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Kagawa. Now it's Sané. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, smashing header! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He has found the way through. Vinicius Junior. Kagawa. Kagawa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
He's picked his way through. Conte. Serginho. Drogba. And it's Kagawa. And here's Mbappe. He's found the way through. Tries a shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Sané actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, that pass isn't the best.
There will be 1
Davis.
minute added time.
There will be a throw-in. And there's the end of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Arsenal, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Brilliantly cut out. Vinicius Junior. Strong running down that left flank. That's good play. Oh, he's found support out wide. Bellingham stood his ground strongly. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Bellingham.
Bellingham really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to...
Climbs up big! He's got away with one there.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
The attendance for this match was
The referee has given a
60,332.
corner. Arsenal have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Roberto Carlos. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Sané. Now it's Kagawa. Kagawa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Neither of these two want to come off second best. That is good alertness. Otto. Belletti. He's shifting through the gears here. Otto. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's a sharp little ball here. And there's green grass ahead of him. Nakata. Otto. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Conte. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He was under real pressure there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Van Dijk is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Into the last quarter of an hour. This might spell danger. Great chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Bellingham has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible. Arsenal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
That is a brilliant interception. Driving forward. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Good spot, he's seen the run. Batistuta. Oh, important interception. Oh, that's a key interception. No, again, there's no way through. And it's Kagawa. Just 5 minutes left.
Arsenal can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
He's had a hit! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Kagawa clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So their fourth corner of the game. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And he's been shifted off it. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Been indicated.
Stood up well to him there.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Sane providing an outlet on that flank. Shot could be on. Can he finish? And that may well be that. That is that. Arsenal have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And the shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So, a breakthrough already. Kagawa. Can he get onto this? He's had a hit! It's in! Not one, but two. It is a dream start.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Nicely worked. It's Drogba! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Barcelona find a position of real strength now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Pedri does really... Great chance! And yes, it's there! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Kagawa, Vinicius Junior, can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Nakata. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. Looking for the run. And the finish! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Owen is offering a wry smile there.
Now it's Owen. Into the box. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Kagawa, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. A lovely feat. Owen! And now they can spring out of defence. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Pedri. Odo. That has been cut short. And it's Kagawa. And here's Owen. Kagawa. He's found a way through. Kagawa! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Arsenal have their third corner. Big chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Shot a goal! It's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Arsenal get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Sané, that is a brilliant interception. Serginho, it's a pretty loose pass. Kagawa. Vinicius Junior. Owen. Kagawa. It is a corner. So their fourth corner of the game.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
That's really well manoeuvred. And he's being shifted off it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Conte. Pedri. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, he's in! And that'll be the last act of the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area around the stadium is strictly forbidden. Please use parking provided by the club or any other paid parking facilities in the area.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Sané is offering some sort of an apology there.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Serginho. Belletti. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that could set him on his way. Kante cuts out the pass. Odo. Adams gets across to intercept that. And it's Kagawa. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Sané tries making a foray down the right. Now that's well seen too.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And he's quick to snatch it back. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Heads it! They've done it! Two to the good! They have breathing space! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And now he has two. So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
He's not got that quite right. Pedri. Throw it. Odo. Belletti. The referee's awarded a free kick. Odo. It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself. Conte. Adams. And it's Davis. Floated through. Pass is just off target. Roberto Carlos deals with that comfortably. Looking for options for movement. And there's green grass ahead of him. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Conte. It's Davis. He's had it taken off him. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And it's Belletti. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Kagawa. Sane. Kante gets over and intercepts. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Belletti couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Has a look and plays it forward. And Dijk makes the interception. Kagawa. So what can they make of this? That is good alertness. Belletti. Odo. Pass somewhat off target. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior. And he welcomes it in. Caught offside that time. Pedri. Good running, strong and purposeful. Nakata. Belletti. Otto.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Played back in. Beckenbauer clears it away. 2 minutes to be added on. Drogba hits one! It's anyone's ball now. Roberto Carlos. He's got the shot away! And with that, the final whistle. Arsenal were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning.
And we come to you now with
Your
a
reflections
quick
then, Jim.
request for support
One-sided
for our
and
World
only
Charity
one winner,
Fund.
Peter. The players didn't show enough to...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. And already we're underway here. He might be in here! Oh, shooting chance! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Batistuta! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
Sane. Serginho. Spread neatly. Nakata. Sane. Kagawa. Now it's Kagawa. He's got away. Kagawa. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Kagawa going face-to-face with his great rival. Good read, needed to be. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And there's green grass ahead of him. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
That's a little off target. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Drogba. Bellingham. He's had it taken off him. Kagawa charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room.
There's the hit! And that would have been some goal.
Sane can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Arsenal are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Dink through. Tries a shot! He scores! They have come roaring back!
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Drogba really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
He rises! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Belletti. That's a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read.
And he's managed to get free. And the pass is intercepted. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this. Shot a goal! Goal! Arsenal! And they've got their lead back.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Arsenal take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Otto. And he skips past his man. Goalkeeper's ball. Sané. Can he latch on to this? Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Arsenal heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Serginho. That's been cut out, well played. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Otto. Now it's Batistuta. Nakata. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Sané. And it's Kagawa. Conte. And here's Owen. Oh, strongly challenged there.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, terrible pass. Beckenbauer.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's lofted through here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And we hit half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play with the half-time scoreline 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Arsenal leading... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Tries a header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Back into the middle. Shot could be... And the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now it's Vinicius Junior. Roberto Carlos cuts it out.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blank.
Decent hit! It's off target and by quite a way.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Sané has found the net here, of course. Nakata. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Batistuta! He's keen, determined to have his say.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
The attendance for this match was
Vinicius Junior.
60,332.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Nakata. Sané. Sané looking to penetrate opposition lines.
Serginho. Roberto Carlos. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, super find. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Vinicius Junior. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Bellingham, and he's quick to snatch it back. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Davis. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Belletti. Odo. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's through here. Vinicius Junior, chance! And that would have won it.
Vinicius Junior really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
And now they can spring out of defence. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. A searching ball that into space. Oh, no joy this time. Arsenal have their third corner. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Cafu. And here's Bellingham. Sané. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. So their fourth corner of the game. Kagawa goes short. Cafu. Sané. Lovely bit of skill. Arsenal moments now away from seeing this one out.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Two added minutes has been
Confirmation
indicated.
that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Conte looking to provide the solidity his team so need. And that is as far as it goes. Arsenal pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Owen, voted man of the match,
now,
and
I'd just like to
deservedly
read out
so.
our fan club members who are celebrating their birthdays.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Tries to dink it in.
And they're back on the ball again.
Kagawa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Oh, he's found support out wide. That's tidy.
Nakata. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just a bit...
And the shot! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Arsenal really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Kagawa. Mbappe.
Can he finish? It's in! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but...
Mbappe! Oh, it's fallen loose again!
Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Oh, they could be caught out here.
There will be a throw-in.
Serginho. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Pedri.
Well, they've got it again.
Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. And here's Mbappe. Pedri. He's a sharp little ball here.
And he's searching through.
Serginho. Great ball if he can get there. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Conte. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And he's had it nicked away. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a nicely measured pass. He's beaten the last man.
And the ball is out of play.
Serginho.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Roberto Carlos.
Bayer catches it safely.
Mbappe.
Serginho. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Mbappe.
And he's managed to get free.
Chance! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Arsenal get themselves into the lead. Belts one. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi. And it's Kagawa. Arsenal heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. Can he get it through? Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. The fullback is in acres of space here. He's picked his way through. Bayer deals with it effortlessly. Drogba. Pedri. Mbappe. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Ah, good steal. He just read it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Conte. Now it's Messi. Otto. There's the whistle for half-time. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Arsenal head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. We're already back up and running after half-time. Kagawa. Vinicius Junior. Played out to the left flank. Pedri. Oh, that's fabulous. Vinicius Junior. He's tried one! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! A finish right from the top draw. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Oh, easy pickings there. Otto. That is lovely. Batistuta. He's got Saul. And it's in. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on and look for an equaliser.
Serginho.
The attendance for this match
And
was
Dijk did just
62,000.
about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's an excellent interception. Batistuta. And he was quick to react. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, that's well spotted. Looking for the runner. Mbappe! I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Back into the middle. Now it's Kagawa. Serginho. Nakata. Serginho. Well, played through for the wide man. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Short changes him with that pass. Oh, good ball! It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Arsenal have themselves a chance from the spot to increase the lead. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Chooses to go cross-field. Serginho.
Drogba really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Messi appears to be in some real discomfort. Is it his leg?
Yeah, and the manager's concerned too. Substitution time perhaps, or maybe not, we'll see.
He's going to continue, it seems, albeit a little gingerly. Pedri. Good ball over the top. Oh, well played, well played. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was...
Oh, no, what has happened here? And he was alert to it. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Otto. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kagawa. Well, played right into his path. And he's away. He's had a hit! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Rijkaard. Van Dijk. There will be 4 extra minutes. Looking for the run. Batistuta is on. Tries a shot! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 14, Messi.
Arsenal choosing to make the first change. Been replaced here, Jim. What do you think? Injury?
Yeah, I think this is for his own good in the longer term. He's picked up a knock that he can't quite shake off, and common sense has prevailed.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very,
A
very
quick
good.
reminder today that smoking is only
Mbappe
allowed
just
in
could not
areas
help
shown on
himself,
this
could he?
map. Thank you
3
for your
goals to his
cooperation.
name. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And with that, it's time for me to thank... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
David Villa! And the ball's come loose here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Played into space out wide. David Villa, he's picked his way through. Good effort. Crossbar comes to the rescue. Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
This guy, Rafael van der Vaart, is someone who sometimes appears a bit of a street footballer, Jim.
Yeah, you can definitely see a lot of that in the way he plays. He seems yards ahead of anyone when it comes to finding space, Peter.
One of the greatest talents to roll off the Amsterdam production line, certainly.
No doubt about that.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Kagawa. That's very neat. Good spot, he's seen the run. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Passes short and sharp.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Played back in. And the shot! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Sané deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Kagawa plays it short. Davis. Rudiger is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Conte. David Villa. So we're still where we started right now. Well timed, excellent interception.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Pedri. Conte. That'll be a throw. Pedri. Kagawa. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. David Villa has got himself a free kick. Schneider. Sané. Kagawa providing an outlet on that flank. That is lovely. Now it's Pedri. Mbappe! Barella, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vinicius Junior. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Rudiger. And it's Kagawa. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. In with the challenge. Van der Vaart. Cafu. And a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. And it's Sané. Rudiger calmly anticipates. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. David Villa finds himself offside. Conte. Beckenbauer. Cafu. And Sané. Sané carries the ball down the right. Barella looking to penetrate opposition lines. Schneider. Threads one in.
There will be 1 minute
Pedri.
added time.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And here's Schneider. Sané, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's half-time here. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. Reflections on the first half?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. I think they've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Bastoni wins the duel this time. That has not gone well. Conte
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
That has been cut short. Chouameni. David Villa. And here's Vinicius Junior. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Sane. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Sane unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the flag has stayed down. Schneider. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Conte.
The attendance for this match was 60,179.
Oh, that's fabulous. Kagawa tries a shot! Danger averted for now.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
He is through here. And it's Schneider. Oh, that's a fine interception. And still, we await the first breakthrough. He's got away. Rudiger did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Played in by Sané. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Galatasaray are looking to go forward now.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Kagawa. Kagawa. Gets his pass away. He gets big! And again! And that is doing no harm.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Pedri. He's shifting through the gears here. This is good pressing. They're not short on bodies. Has a go!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Alvarez! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Alvarez clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Keeper beats it away. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not in... Oh, shooting chance! And that was very necessary.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Great chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Vinicius Junior actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up. Kagawa goes short. Turns and goes back. He's had a hit! He can get that clear. Ball driven towards the far post. Cleared away. That's a shot at goal! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Arsenal get their 4th corner. Kagawa with the short one. Oh, that's nice. Alvarez cuts out the pass. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. That's a nicely measured pass. Vinicius Junior, and the shot! He scores! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again. Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray off.
Big chance! There's the shot! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Galatasaray could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Added minutes has been indicated.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Time added on 4 minutes. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
A quick reminder today that
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And it's Xavi. Now that looks a decent ball. Now that's well seen too.
Well, we're in the presence of a true great of Italian football.
You're talking Bergami?
Yeah, he can perform anywhere across the back four, and thanks to his discipline, he makes it all look seamless. Incredibly dogged and determined.
Davids. Passing nice and neat. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Vinicius Junior. Conte. Adams. And it's Kagawa. And it's Sané. Succumbs to the pressure. Fernando Torres. That's beautifully weighted. And that's put paid to a promising move. Sané will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Ah, that's a fine interception. Owen. Now it's Rivaldo. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Gnabry. Bergami did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Pass is just off target. Now he's off and running.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
And he's had it nicked away. Sané. He's had it taken off him. Neatly clipped into space. And he's surging through. It's a throw-in. Gnabry. Conte. Gnabry. And it's Owen. Sané. Kagawa. Gnabry. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Adams is there and he can pick it up. Owen for Conte. Cafu spots it and intercepts. Owen. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Italy clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Owen. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. important interception. Conte. Now it's Sané. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Xavi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gnabry, and he was alert to it. Torres chasing after it.
Arsenal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way-through zone.
And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. He's got the shot away! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
Arsenal have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
He won't be happy with that one. Cafu. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And the half-time whistle goes. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Arsenal leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Cambio di giocatori.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Arsenal carrying a one-goal lead. Vinicius Junior. That's a nicely measured pass. Arsenal different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Cafu. Beckenbauer. Vinicius Junior. Arsenal are ahead here by what is still the only goal. And Owen! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Owen usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Defending was strong and firm. There's a quick free kick. Torres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
That was travelling. Davis. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score.
Oh, good read. That's great positioning. So good from him.
And Adams. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Has a look and plays it forward. Davis kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Fernando Torres. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And he's intervened well there. And that is as far as they're going to go. Toure concedes a free kick for that. Oh, that's a nice ball. And he cuts out the supply. Cafu. Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. Forwards and with intent. Sané. Sané going face-to-face with his great rival. Cafu. And back to the keeper they go. And it's Davis. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's well spotted. Yaya Toure. And it's Owen. Now Davids. Thuram. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Can he get it through? The fullback is in acres of space. Chance for the header! And again! He scores! Italy are back in business!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Ha segnato al 76esimo minuto, numero 42.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Italy surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now.
And it's Fernando. Great hit! Goal, Italy! And the comeback is complete!
Italy clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Italy get themselves into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline to...
Owen! He's got a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
How very smart. He just got it right.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus, and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 2, numero 6, Roberto Carlos. Lasciano il campo per il numero 4, Javier Zanetti, il numero
Sané.
66.
A corner it is then. Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Kagawa plays it short.
Arsenal merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Rivaldo, he's picked his way through. Well, there's the clearance. The message is simple, defend this with your lives. And he gets rid in a hurry. And here's Zanetti. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
He saw the danger and he went crashing in. And that's gone loose. Now it's Owen. Oh, well played, well played. Short changes him with that pass. And here's Rivaldo. Zanetti. Beckenbauer getting this one clear. It's Rivaldo! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
No, that's been intercepted.
They're avoiding the...
And that's it. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until...